You know, more than a few people on here have the mindset of a particular kind of serial murderer. Because, not all serial murderers are the same. The only thing that's the same about all of them is that they're crazy. But more than a few people have the reasoning of a specific kind of serial murderer. The kind that will tell themselves that this is ugly. Condoms on the ground, needles, crack pipes, diseases being spread. This is an eyesore and a stain on society. And their reasoning to remedy this is to murder prostitutes or homeless people. This is the good reason they give themselves. The city needs to be rid of these derelicts, these miscreants. That's their reasoning. And not all serial murderers utilize that kind of reasoning, but some do. They tell themselves that they are protecting the community. They are cleaning it up. But last night, or I don't know when I'll upload this, but today is Wednesday, so Tuesday night, ZX did something that I will be putting in the description box, and for as long as it lasts, because he's already put it on members only once, so, I don't know, maybe he'll put it back on members only, I don't know. But what he did was absolutely nothing new, especially not to me. Right? I've seen him do it 1,000 times, and I've talked about it 1,000 times. 1,000 people done what he did before and after he first made his way over to YouTube from Facebook. Nothing new, except this time, something I've never seen before. Never seen somebody put it in the title. He put it in the title. His reasoning and the reasoning of more than a few on here reminds me of this girl. Jakira Barnes. One of her friends was gunned down, and as a result, she turned into a serial shooter. They say this girl hit a lot of people before her herself ended up being gunned down. Now let me ask a couple of stupid ass questions, but no worries, I'll even answer them for you. And I want to ask these stupid ass questions because I'm not going to expand much more on ZX's stream last night at this time. Right? As a matter of fact, this might be it. I might not even talk after this, but if I do, I want to use that talk to talk about a few things, but not right now. Right now, I want to establish something first by the way of a few stupid ass questions and giving a couple of answers. Now, is there a such thing called America? Yes. But is there such thing called the United States of America, comprised of 51 states? No. Are there such places as North and South America? No. Why? Why no? Well, for the same reason there are no 51 states. North and South can't be two different places because it's all one landmass. No 50 states either, just America. And that is the reasoning that many use to say that there are no sectors here, no groups here, and no sections here on YouTube. Their dumb reasoning is that it's all just YouTube. And because it's just YouTube, there are no cities and states and counties comprised of different people, places, and things with culture, borders, and different group dynamics because it's all just YouTube. That is their illogical reasoning. That is the illogical reasoning of these people who say that there is no such thing as sectors. And although I've heard nobody say it outright, it's certain things that they say and do that suggest to me that their stupid reasoning to say that there are no sectors is a way to excuse themselves from being involved in all of our various forms of shenanigans and dramas. They tell themselves that they have to be here, when nothing can be further from the truth. Now, where is here? Now, where is here? Well, it depends on who's talking. Some call it the black sector. Some people call it black YouTube. The Chitlin Circuit. I've even heard it called the Section 8 housing sector of YouTube. I like that one. Not as much as I like the Chitlin Circuit, but the Section 8 housing sector, that's good. That's good. I like that one. But many people have convinced themselves that they have to be here. And some of them that say that there are no sectors, it's just YouTube, will be the same people who talking about how they're leaving the Chitlin Circuit or how they have already left the Chitlin Circuit. But the ones of us with common sense would like to know, how could you leave someplace and go somewhere else when it's all one place? If Einstein were alive, he'd like to put that equation on his chalkboard, because when he hears you, when he hears your line of reasoning, he's going to know that your reasoning defies the laws of physics. And I felt that I had to establish that again. I've talked about that many times before, about how there are sectors and things. And I bring it up this time to these childlike tantrums I hear people throwing about being here, pretending that they have to be here.
We don't like. The neighborhood is just run amok. The fuck? All right, it's just run amok. So you as a subscriber, you need to start supporting your content creator to get that shit out of here. Take that motherfucking trash out of here. And guess what? Since y'all don't want to do it, I got to move. I got to go. I got to go, because I am not about to worry myself. I'm not about to downplay my own dignity for who the fuck I am to sit up and watch this trash day in and day out go on. And I'm not talking about the roasting, the gagging, or even the doxing. I'm talking about some bullshit. You got a motherfucking dangerous individual out on these motherfucking streets and ain't nobody saying shit. Now, my hat goes off to some of the people that do call it the fuck out, but I'm going to definitely call it the fuck out. A motherfucking dangerous individual that's creating issues for motherfuckers who are trying to recover from something. Motherfuckers who have people in their own motherfucking family trying to overcome something. And y'all bringing this shit to light? Y'all giving this motherfucker air? I will not sit back and watch this foolishness again. There's motherfucking children in motherfucking CPS custody. And we think this is a lag and a gag? The fuck, I will not on my motherfucking watch. And bitch, you got one more time to say let's call a thing a thing, because bitch, you don't even know where that motherfucking shit came from. Who the fuck are you? You may fool these
like that. And their excuses for being involved in drama are immeasurable. They have an innumerable amount of excuses for being around in and involved in with people that they describe as undesirables, engaging in delinquent behaviors and activities. People who claim that they'd like to see a much cleaner and safer environment on here are always in mess, pretending that the mess doesn't resonate with their spirit. Meanwhile, the rest of us with common sense knows that the only reason that you would be around here is if what's going on does indeed resonate with your spirit. But see the stream I'm going to have in the description box, because if I talk about this more later, you'll need to know what frame of mind I'm addressing. That man put it in his title. It said, I bully the bullies. Same line of reasoning of that particular type of serial murderer. Clean up the community by leaving dead bodies laying around. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, all right then.